updates. And here, hopefully you can see it. I can't always see it, but this is the settings that I'm running on my bike, the 450 Factory Edition. And this is so cool with the My KTM app. But you can pick the rider, and just to show you what I'm doing on engines, I'm doing a hard pack. You can pick the types of track. I got hard pack. If you pick gravel, it lowers the torque and the response down. But the track's kind of hard today and it's dry. And then you also go into advanced settings, so you can click advanced. That way you can adjust more stuff. So I have engine braking turned all the way down. Throttle response turned down just so I can ride a little longer. Traction control, I didn't mess with that. I didn't mess with quick shift or launch. But that's what's pretty cool about this app that you can use. And you can even, when you pick the bike, you put it in your garage. Of course, you've got the Lit Pro stuff, but you can even, if you have stock stuff, you can have suspension settings. So you enter your rider, your level, your weight, your skill level, the type of track you ride in MX, enduro, sand, soft, medium, hard, and it'll give you recommended clicker settings and pressure settings. So it's pretty cool. Neat stuff. Got a lot of capability on this new KTM. So this has the updated frame. So it's a little lighter, thinner up here. This bike has my favorite set of cone valves, the older style. And Brad at Rideworks is redoing my rear shock, so I actually put my TX300 shock on this bike just for fun, so I had something I could still ride while the shock is off. So let's take it out. The bike's got about just a little over 7 hours on it now. And like I said, we are at KickIn Roost MX in Lancaster, Ohio, and the track is in great shape. This is a very, very bet friendly track. Got very safe jumps. This is where you kind of enter. We've had some rain this week, so we got some ruts forming and some little chop. A little rough at the end of the straight, and you can carry lots of speed through here. And then there's some cool ruts. There's a nice wall jump and some rollers. And a nice table at the end. Get some nice little ruts here, little step down jump, and there's an inside rut. It's fun. It's a little one out of the corner. That's when it's nice to have a 450. And these are the kind of the hard pack, slippery corners, flat. Although they get some ruts in them. Love laying into that one. And we usually get some deep ruts back in here. And the woods can get a little tricky. I tend to just go all the way to the inside. Got a nice fun jump out of there. You can let that thing carry the engine RPM. These 450s, this engine is so good. Just gets traction. Gotta remember to slow down for the wall jump. Hit the rollers. These coned off spring forks are so good. And believe it or not, the rear shock isn't bad either. I can't wait to try Brad's new one. It's got a new piston. Should have that thing next week. Sure we get stopped for this run. Boy, these Brembo brakes are so good. Whoa, jump a little over jump. KickIn Roost MX. This place is really fun. .5 KTM 450 Factory Edition. This is probably my favorite 450 engine. 60 horsepower, super easy to ride. With the CUO unit, you can tune it. You can dial it back, wet gravel, max traction, all the way to a 350. It just feels so smooth. Or you can dial it up so you get arm pump in 2 laps. The new frame definitely has a little more compliance. Not a big difference. There's smoking deals on the current one out there, 24s. If you're not picky, save the money, get the 24. I'm kind of, I get fixated on some of the new stuff. Newer's not always better, it's just different, but I like the improvements they made, and I really enjoy this bike. I also enjoy KickIn Roost MX. 2 big thumbs up.